Well, hey gang, how are you doing? It's Jonathan again for Tailhunter International. Time once again for the Mexican Minute La Paz video fishing report, coming to you from La Paz, Baja, Mexico, and covering all of the fishing action for this past week of the 4th through the 11th of August, 2019. Fish brothers and sisters, hope wherever you are, your fishing journeys are going well. You're having a great summer because, hey, summer's almost done. And thanks for checking in. Thanks for subscribing. And let's talk a little bit about fishing. Well, we've got another beautiful day here in La Paz, Baja, Mexico, but let me tell you, as far as fishing was concerned, it wasn't quite always like that all week. The beginning of the week, as a matter of fact, well, pretty much on and off all week, it's been pretty cloudy. If any of you are familiar with Southern California beach weather, it's been kind of like that, the old San Diego gloom kind of thing. Not cold, not hot, just kind of gray all the time, clouds here and there. We even got a big flash flood earlier in the week that, for about 30 minutes flooded the whole city. Cars were underwater kind of thing, just big crashing thunder and lightning and everything like that. Then it quickly dispersed, and once again the steam came out, the sun came out. But that's the kind of weather it's been all week. A lot of the fishermen have actually enjoyed it because without the sun it's a little cooler out there, not quite as humid, not quite as blisteringly hot. And the fishing, well, it kind of reflected that. Early in the week, like I said, the fishing was so-so, and it coincided with the weather. We had the clouds, things kind of calmed down, and fishing wasn't really great, wasn't really bad. We got some Dorado, most of the fish running, I'd say probably 8 to about 20, maybe some occasional 25-pound Dorado for both our Las Arenas and our La Paz feet. But, once again, that crazy mix of fish. I really can't begin to tell you about all the different species we've got and why the temperatures and the weather is the way it is. Winter lingered forever with us, as it did in many parts of the United States and North America, and probably wherever you are. Winter just hung on. And very reluctantly, summer came in, and just about when I'm ready to say summer's finally here, the Dorado season's on, the blue water fish are on the chew, and everybody's getting bent. Still we're getting this huge variety of fish. We're getting the warm water fish, but we're still getting an incredible number of cold water fish. We're still getting bonito. We're still getting Jack Crevalle. We're getting even Sierra. We also popped up with some, get this, Yellowtail in August. I'll talk to you about that in just a little bit. We're getting Pargo, Cabrilla, those big Pargo Lisa that we normally don't see after April. Amberjack, Pompano, those are springtime fish, all cold water fish. We're still getting a large variety of those. Now, that doesn't mean that's bad fishing. It just means that if you put a hook in the water with some bait on it, you troll a lure, I can't really tell you what you're going to catch. And I think it's going to be like that all season. It's just going to be one of those weird, crazy years. But we are seeing fish here in the middle of August that we've never seen before. We are seeing fish that we normally don't see after April or May. It's just that kind of a crazy season. So it started off kind of so-so during the early part of the week. Not bad fishing, not good fishing. And as the week got better, as the weather got a little hotter, waters calmed down a little bit, we started getting not only bigger Dorado, but more Dorado as well. We got some 30, 40 pounders. There's a picture coming up in our fishing gallery, so hold on. You're going to see something that looks like we didn't get a chance to put it on the scale, but looks like about a 50-plus pound Dorado. The head on this thing it's giant. It's a magnificent fish. The angler holding it is probably about 6 feet long, and this thing's almost touching the ground. There's some bigger Dorado out there. We lost some bigger Dorado as well. Marlin are coming in. We still haven't landed many, but we did get a few on the hook this week, all of them released. The Rooster Fish are also biting. Now, a lot of folks do come down because we are called the Rooster Fish capital of the world. The world record caught here, 114 pounds, and we've released fish up to about 150 pounds. And normally this time of the year, we don't get the small ones anymore. We're not getting those 10 and 20 pounders. We don't get as many rooster fish, but the ones we're getting, they're beast. The smaller ones are 40 pounds. The bigger ones are 60, 70, 80 pounds. We were even having some larger fish lost. So the rooster fish are still here. If you're coming down, you're looking to put check that off your bucket list. Rooster fish are still here. And like I said, cold water fish are also hitting, like the Pargo, the Cabrilla, Amberjack, and, as I mentioned earlier, Yellowtail. Now, here, check this out. We've never had Yellowtail later than maybe the beginning of June, and that's really, really rare. None of my captains, I've been here 25 years, I cannot remember a time when we caught Yellowtail in August. Summertime. The water's 85 degrees out there behind me, but somewhere under there's some cold water. Late in the week, we started getting some 20, 25-pound Yellowtail in August. But the strange thing is, in those same waters, but closer to the surface, we also started hitting 20 to 80 pound tuna as well. Hung a couple bigger fish. Some of those bigger tuna are still out there. The problem is they're only hitting light lines. So you get a 80, 100, 150 pound tuna on 25, 30 pound tests, you're already behind the 8 ball. Made for some great stories, long fights, but we lost a lot of those. But we did get some 40, 50 pounders in, and we're also seeing Dorado in those same areas. So on the surface, we got Dorado. Below that, maybe tuna, about that mid-range water level. And below that, Yellowtail in August, plus other fish down there. Some of those big dogtooth snapper bit. Just a crazy year. So anyway, that's going to be a quick wrap-up. Do not turn this off. Check out the photos that are coming up right behind us in this week's fishing gallery. I think it's going to blow you away. Anyway, that's going to do it for our Mexican Minute La Paz video fishing report. Hope your summer's going well. Hope it winds down great. Hope to see you really soon. If you're coming down, let me just tell you, I don't know what you're going to catch, but the fish are definitely biting. Air temperatures, high 90s, low hundreds. Expect maybe some tropical rain here and there, but for the most part, very, very pleasant to be here. Pleasant time to be in the water. We're looking forward to having you down. Thanks for checking in, and this is Jonathan for the Mexican Minute Tailhunter Fishing Report. And for those of you who asked, that's Samba, our other cat, hanging out behind us. God bless. Have a good week. Thanks for subscribing. You take care. We'll see you again in another week.